up here, you know.
Hi, Carmelo. Leslie
Hey,
McCaslin.
yes, sir. Good, man. How you doing? Thank you. You too.
So, all these people out there have been waiting
I know.
to hear from you. We're so excited to meet you. We're so excited to see you in
Thank
a
you.
Thunder
Thank you.
uniform.
It hasn't sunk in yet.
I don't think it's sunk in for us either.
For nobody.
It seems a little surreal right now.
Yeah,
Why?
I'm still in this fog right now of, you know, looking down and seeing thunder everywhere.
Got that
OKC.
number 7 though.
I got
that.
that
Everybody
number
love you
7.
for it.
I got that.
Love that number
Carmelo,
7.
I know it's
Yeah.
been a long summer for you.
Yeah.
You weren't sure what was going to happen, and at the end you say, okay, I'm going to add the Thunder to the list of
Yeah.
teams. Why was that? Why here?
Well, you know, to be honest with you, the Thunder was always a team that, you know, I would have considered, you know,
Sure.
coming to. You know, me and Russ always had a great relationship, a great friendship. Then the Paul George thing happened. It was like, okay, I see what Oklahoma is trying to do, but I just never thought that it would happen. And then it came down to the last minute, the last hour, and it was like, we have a chance of Oklahoma City might put a deal on the table. And I was like, listen, if they put a deal on the table, if the Knicks like it, then I'm signing off on it. And that's what happened at 4 or 5 a.m. in the morning.
Has it just been a whirlwind since?
It's been a whirlwind. I think it was more a whirlwind when I was back home, when I was back in New York, you know, trying to figure out everything, just,
Sure.
you know, being there, getting close to training camp. So for me, it was just more of just being in limbo, and I hate to be in limbo. And, you know, I put so much work in this offseason. I'm laser focused and just ready to, you know, kind of start this new journey that I was tired of being in limbo, you know. And it came down to that last night, and I was like, look, let's get this deal done. So I just want to put this, you know, last chapter behind me and start off something new.
Okay, I'm going to endear you early on to Thunder fans out there right now because you beat my Texas Longhorns.
I know.
On your way
I know.
to a national championship.
Yes.
You broke my heart. But all these
I'm
Oklahoma
sorry.
fans
I'm sorry.
absolutely love it.
We beat Oklahoma too, though.
Oh, okay. Sorry,
So,
never
don't
mind. I
feel-
tried. I did try.
Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad.
Okay. Melo, you know, you talked about in your press conference just a minute ago, it's been a big distraction. It's just showing how tough you are too, man, because I mean, I used to play in this league too, and it's already just difficult enough just trying to deal,
Yeah.
I think, with the day-to-day business of this game.
Absolutely.
Let alone to add another element that just won't go away.
Right.
So does it seem like, you know, all that's behind you now?
Yeah.
You can exhale finally?
When I landed here in Oklahoma City yesterday, I exhaled. I took a deep breath before I actually got off the plane. I was on the plane and we landed. And me and my team was on the plane. I let them get off first, and I kind of just exhaled.
Yeah.
You know, and you're seeing all the flat land out here. You're seeing all the space out here, not seeing all the tall buildings and the traffic and the lights and the noise. And you know, sometimes we need that peace. You know, and I found peace within myself, inner peace, but you know, still being surrounded by so much noise. I think the noise just became too loud. So being here has really like made me exhale and, you know, just kind of appreciate change.
You talked about also how your family goes through it too when all that kind of thing is going on. It's really out of your control.
It's out of my
And
control.
it goes into your home, your family life, and
Yeah.
it speaks a lot about how you guys are stuck together through all of that.
Yeah, you almost have to. I mean, you almost have to rely on your family. And in my case, it was my wife and my son, because she's been there with me through thick and thin. All them long nights and sleepless nights, and you know, waking up early and can't sleep, and you know,
3 a.m.
having
arrivals.
at 4 a.m. arrivals, and gotta eat, gotta have dinner, and wake up in the morning and be a dad. You know, like all of those factors come into play. And I don't think the average person can understand that.
Speaking of family, you've been doing a lot of fundraising for the disaster in Puerto
Yeah.
Rico, right? Because your dad is from there.
Yeah.
Why? I mean, I guess that's a reason, but why is that so important to you?
I mean, I'm half Puerto Rican, so that's the main reason. But also, kind of just I've spent the last decade down there on the island, just giving back, and you know, my foundation actually based out of, you know, Puerto Rico. So, you know, I know the people. You know, I get a chance to be around the people, understand the people, hear them talk, and allow them to have a voice, and you know, try to capture that and bring something back to them. The kids down there, and they look up to me, and when I go down there and start putting these basketball courts back down there, it's a different feeling. So when I turn on the news now and I see, you know, what's going on down there on the island with the hurricane, it's touching, and you know, from my standpoint, I'm going to do whatever I got to do, and I was asking everybody, whoever it may be, it could be anybody, man. We need the help. You know, we really need the help.
Last question for me, but I know you guys all know each other. You play
Yeah.
against each other, but what was your relationship like with Paul George and Russ before you came today?
Me and Russ was a little closer. You know, friendship and our relationship was a little tighter. Me and Paul became close, you know, during the Olympics. You know, so that was a guy who I always said, man, if I get a chance to play with, I want to play with Paul George, because he was a guy who, you know, he expressed to me, he looked up to me, and I'm like, Paul, like. I look up to you too, like that.
Yeah.
Come on, Paul, don't make me feel that. But it was just, you know, for me, I took it as a respect. You know,
Sure.
It was somebody who respected me as a ball player, and somebody I respect him as a ball player, and you know, we respect each other games. And it was somebody that I feel like I can, you know, really thrive next to. And I just want to help him, you know, be as, you know, good as he can, and Russ enhance his game, and those guys do the same for me. So.
Great.
Well, I got a lot of respect for you, man. Get through that
Thank you.
situation, staying focused, and now you start a new chapter of your life.
Absolutely.
With your family. So
I'm looking forward to it.
welcome to Oklahoma
Welcome.
City.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, so nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Can't wait to
Thank
see
you.
you out there on the floor and even at practice tomorrow.
Yeah,
Right,
tomorrow.
we appreciate it. Carmelo Anthony, everybody here on OKCThunder.com. We're so